What's up? It's your boy A-Rock with the Cradle 4.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss D.
This your boy, Mr. FYL.
I'm trying to see why y'all ain't pull up on that Patreon. Look, you want exclusive behind-the-scene footage? You want to see episodes that ain't air out because we got out on it? Psh, you in the right spot. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Follow your girl, Miss D, and the rest of the crew on the Crew 804.
Or fuck your feelings.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, turn up. What up, world? Man, I ain't had a mic. I had the mic, so I had to let that vibe. What up, world? We back with another one. This is episode 61. 61. Good looking out, Miss D. You got the mic. You can talk on the mic.
No doubt, no doubt.
Look, man, y'all know, y'all heard the intro. We here. Introducing the legend, VA's own, your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, if they do want to say it that way. Mr. Mad Skillz. Talk to him, big dog.
What's up with you, brother?
Hey, look, I'm a little nervous, so I ain't even gonna hold you.
Man, you good, bro?
I'm a little nervous because, like I said, man, legend.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here, man. And I've always wanted to know just a lot of different things that started this for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because coming from Richmond, a lot of people don't know that it's hard to come from out of Richmond.
Yeah.
And I just want to know, how did that journey start for you? Because a lot of our listeners are a little bit younger. Right. But I want them to know who you are.
Coming from Richmond was difficult, to say the least. And this pre-social media, so it wasn't I couldn't just send my song through an MP3 or email or follow somebody, DM somebody. Like, it wasn't none of that. You literally had to, like, put out records.
Right.
You had to press up records. We used to go to the studio and, we be in that joint from 12 to 3. We ain't have but like 3 hours. Everybody we used to sit in the car to make sure everybody knew they rap before we even went in there, because you couldn't waste no time.
Right.
Wasn't no reading it off your phone, none of that. So coming out of here, man, was it was difficult. It was an uphill battle, but it was fun.
Right.
I wouldn't change those days for the world. Like, those days are some of the best days of my life.
I mean, challenging. I mean, because I'm hoping that I come from the same streets you come from, because I'm from North Side of Richmond, John Marshall High School. You know what I'm saying? And just from in the 2000s, right. I know you started rapping in, I don't know if it was 92.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like
I don't want to say
91, 92.
I know 96 is the first album, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, like, that beginning time, because I hear like all your interviews talk about all the people you work with, Like, in the beginning, like, I know just finding like those Virginia artists and stuff like that, because I want to know, like, working with Tim, Miss.
Yeah, when I came out, it wasn't no Virginia artists. That was it. It was D'Angelo. That was
Facts.
Nobody was out. So, D'Angelo was probably the first person that I saw, like, make it to like a major label.
Mainstream,
you know what I'm saying? Like, national. Like, I saw D'Angelo in magazines and you know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, we used to do talent shows together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Kennedy talent show was a big deal. Like, we used to have a talent show from my high school that was like a citywide talent show. We used to do it it was called a Moz back then. It's the Altria now.
Right.
But imagine some kids from high school in 90, 91 selling out the Landmark like 2 nights in a row.
On a talent show?
On a talent show.
It's crazy.
Like, so we would sell out the Landmark for 2 nights in a row. And all our families, your brother and sister, your cousin came, everybody from the school came. But then it would be like D'Angelo went to like Huguenot. So my band teacher, I wasn't even in band. He was just a cool ass teacher, Bill McGee. He would find other people in the city, and if you was talented, you could get on the show. Facts. So we up there doing Bobby Brown and BBD. I think I did Ronnie DeVoe part in Poison. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but our talent show was lit. It shut the whole city down. Every year we did it shut the whole city down.
Man.
But D'Angelo's the first person I saw to make it out of here. And that gave me like a little glimmer of light, like it's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Because, all right, so you got into it. When was it rap for you? Because I know you did a lot of other stuff. Like, I mean, you DJ. When was it rap?
Rap, I started taking rap seriously like 90, 91.
Okay.
So I was only rapping 2 years before I got signed.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And, you know, once you got a record deal, like, you know, I would tell people like, yo, I got a record deal. Like, they like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Especially
like,
here.
Shit, right. So then, you know, I moved to New York, and then so it's like I disappeared.
Okay.
So it's like I disappeared for damn near 2 years. Everybody like, oh, he must have went to the army or some shit. They don't know.
Right.
They still don't believe.
Oh yeah. He must have. I heard he went to Morgan State. Like I was just gone.
You went to school.
People just thought I was lying. Like they thought whatever. Like real life came in and he had to go. Whatever.
Right.
So then when I came back, it was like I'm telling them all these stories and this, that, and the third. It was so many people in my life that was like, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, all right, this nigga lying. And then I was very adamant about shooting the first video here.
Right.
So when I told people, I was like, yo, my video shoot gonna be Saturday. It's at 6th Street Marketplace. We passing out flyers and shit at the mall. That's when niggas was like, oh shit.
That's when it was
like
real.
they looked up and they saw like the trucks and the real cameras, and they was like, "Oh shit!"
He said the real cameras,
like, cause this pre DSLR.
Yeah,
you know
facts,
what I mean?
facts.
So people was like, that's when people, a lot of people in the city's like, "Oh shit!" Like, damn, Shaquan got a record deal. Like, and then they saw themselves on TV. Like, I want to say 2 months later, the video came out, and they was like, "Shit, that's us." You know what I'm saying? Like, I had 6th Street Marketplace smashed. That shit was smashed. It was so many people there, and the video came out, and I was just like that was something I was very adamant about. Like, I gotta shoot my first video at the crib.
I mean, because I was 10 or 11 when that happened. So I know my older cousins and stuff. They was real big on your music and stuff like that, and big on the up north sound a little bit more. And I know here it's a lot of the argument that we don't have one.
Right.
Do you feel that is like coming from you? Do you feel like that's a real argument?
I don't feel like Virginia ever had a sound.
Okay.
I don't feel like Richmond ever had a sound. We definitely never had a sound. When I was starting, like, it was very like I came here from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Right.
So this is the first, when I came to Richmond in I've been in Richmond since 89. So when I came to Richmond, it was the first time I saw like a city bus, like with Broad Street, like Willow Lawn, fucking Cavaliers and shit. Like, I had never seen no shit like that. And I'm living right next to Wickham Court.
Okay.
Right on Fair Lane and Mechanicsville Turnpike. So I ain't even in Wickham Court. I'm in them dusty ass apartments next to Wickham Court.
Across the street.
Crossing the luggage by the KFC. So I was very like just taken aback by the whole city. Mm-hmm. I remember catching a bus one time, and it was this other dude on the bus, and he went to school with me, but I ain't really know him. We was riding the 43P Fairmount. We was riding that shit. And he kept calling me Stick Man, and I didn't know what that shit meant. I thought he was trying to play me, like he was trying to say I was skinny and shit. So I was like, Stick Man, like he was like, yeah. He was telling others, he was like, this is my stick partner, this is my Stick Man. So I'm like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? So as I stayed in Richmond longer, I started to adapt. Just just how we moved and our slang and how we talked and like. And I just loved it. And I always wonder why I never heard it in the music. You know what I'm saying? I was like, so I would run across dudes, and this was always something that bothered me. Niggas from here never wanted to be like themselves. They wanted to be like Nas would get hot. Niggas would be calling me son.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, nigga, like, And then I see Juvie and was hot. Niggas
I
like,
was
what's up,
gonna say,
Wody?
when Wayne and them
I'm
came
like,
through,
man, like, nah, this is my stick partner, man. Fuck all that shit, shawty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, goddamn, y'all niggas wailing, shawty. Like,
yeah, that's how we
was
talk.
like, that's not in our music. So through that time, I always wanted to make sure. And people always like, oh, he don't sound like he from Richmond. He sound like I'm from the East Coast, like,
right.
But I don't sound like I'm from North Carolina. I don't sound like I'm from New York. But I was like, we got to put our identity in our music. So it was one of them things where it was like, once I did it, people would be like, oh shit, I was in his video. Oh shit, I saw him on Rap City. Like,
right.
Oh shit, he from the crib. Like, so I'm like, man, be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just be yourself, bro. Like, don't try to be like these other niggas. Like, just be yourself. And that was one of my main things that I was trying to push forward in the early 90s. Like, we could just be us.
Man, because I know for me, and just like hearing, like going back and listening to the music and just like actually experiencing the music now that I'm older, you know what I'm saying? It really sound like here. It really sound like Richmond. It really sound like.
That was on purpose.
Right.
Like, and I always shouted out the state. You know what I'm saying? I would shout out the city. I would shout out the state because I was like, it's nobody that's screaming that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I remember somebody asked me when I first came out, they was like, so what you want to accomplish with this album? And I was like, I want people to know where I'm from and I want to know my name. You know what I'm saying? And when I look back at that first album, that's exactly what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? If I was smart, I would have said I want to sell more than Thriller. And then niggas would have known my name and where I was from. But
they were like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what happened with that album. So I'm very proud of that project and what it did for the. It showed a lot of niggas that it was possible in hip hop because it was D'Angelo. That was it.
I would give say D'Angelo and
he sang R&B music. Like, and I remember being in high school at the lunch table, bro, and D'Angelo had came out. Niggas like, man, I seen him on the Soul Train Awards. I seen him here. I seen him there. I was reading this article. He don't never say nothing about Richmond. Like, he don't never say nothing about the crib. I remember one time he had said, I'm from a small town in Virginia. And niggas lost their minds. And I was like, bro, he a fucking R&B artist. You want to make him a song called Cruising in Richmond? The fuck he supposed to have a jersey on? Like, he sing R&B.
He sing R&B.
I was like, leave that shit up to me. I'm gonna take that flag and take that on my back. And that's what I did.
And represented well. Represented so well. Right? And so from there, that first album, I know going through the industry, I know it's a lot of different things, a lot of different hurdles. Like, what was some of the hurdles you ran into that was, I don't want to say hindering you, but just like
being from here was one of them. Being from here in both ways. So the niggas from up north, because back then New York was the mecca of like where the labels was. You had to go to New York, which was cool because we ain't have to fly. We could drive to New York, get on the turnpike. So it was a hindrance to be from here because they didn't fuck with us. Cause they like, oh, that's that country shit, that's that Bama shit. And then you trying to represent for these niggas down here and they don't fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, damn,
so it's been like that ever since then?
Bro, that shit don't change. The only thing that changes is the players. The game don't change. All of this shit that I have now, all of these accolades and niggas be like, oh, he did this, he did that. This nobody gave a fuck about none of that shit when I did it. Yeah. Nothing. None of it. I would be begging niggas to let me rap at fucking Ivory's and shit, and niggas was like, nah. I mean, DJ Kool's the only nigga that would let me rap. Damn. DJ Kool let me rap on like college night. And then I would just walk in the club and just start rapping to niggas like in their ear, like while the party is going on. That's what I had to do. Fuck it. Like, fuck it. Fuck this club. Fuck that reggae song. I'm rapping to niggas. So I never forget. Jay-Z came out with Ain't No Nigga. Right? And I was so frustrated with the support, the lack of support in the city. Like, niggas was not giving us no love. They weren't playing our shit on. They wouldn't even play our shit like at 2 a.m. We couldn't get nothing. Like, we couldn't. Wu-Tang would come. They wouldn't let us open. None of that shit. Right.
Dang,
so I know Jay-Z from fucking with Clark Kent.
Okay.
Jay-Z comes to Richmond. Ain't no niggas the hottest shit out. This nigga, DJ Drake, is at the Shaco Slip DJing. Jay-Z comes down and I see him and shit. And that's that picture of me, Jay-Z, and Enrique that's been floating around.
Yeah.
So Jay like, yo, you want to rap? And I was like, hell yeah, nigga. Like, he was like, all right, when I'm going to call your name, nigga, just hop up, spit a quick 16. I was like, all right, cool. Jay doing this thing, the girls there, and this all this. I'm you know what I'm saying. I'm in my backpack shit, but this all this Chris, all this, you know what I mean. Niggas getting money, this and the third. This nigga hops on stage. He calls me on stage. Yo, when I say Mad, y'all say Skillz. Boom, man. I jump on stage, do a verse. I do a verse about how all of y'all niggas in this motherfucker don't support none of y'all own niggas. Y'all only fuck with these out of town niggas. While I'm on stage with Hov. Right? I'm straight carrying niggas. Like, y'all niggas, y'all got rappers here, y'all don't fuck with us, da-da-da-da, boom, 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 boom. Killed the shit. Hov give me a pound, this and the third. I introduce Jay spit a verse. He like, y'all give it up for my nigga Mad Skillz. I get off stage. As soon as I get off stage, everybody start walking up to me like, yo, nigga, you killed that shit.
Wow.
And I'm going, I was talking about y'all niggas.
Yo.
And you know what I realized in that moment?
Talk to me.
Sometimes people don't listen. They not paying attention to what you say. They only paying attention to who you standing next to when you say it.
Yeah.
All they cared about was Hov co-sign him. They didn't even listen to the verse. So ever since then, it was like, after that, it was like Jay-Z let that nigga rap. You know what I'm saying? This and the third.
Right.
And I'm like, I was dissing all y'all niggas. but it worked. Like the little trick worked. You know what I mean? Yeah, but none of that shit, bro. All of this Mad Skillz Day and this, that, and the third, like nobody was giving a fuck. But he was there. Wasn't nobody giving a fuck about us in 96, 97.
I'm tripping because I know it's always been like that. Like, you know, the whole we don't support everybody, and everybody tell Miss D can attest to it. Miss D hear everybody, you know what I'm saying? Forgot to introduce the crowd, but it's always been like that.
And that's why I go out of my way to do it now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like when you like, bro, just peep my CD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This, that, and the third. Like, I know what it's like to feel like you trapped in your own hometown.
City.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you pop off, then niggas like, oh, I was always fucking with him. Fuck out of here, nigga. You wasn't. Yo. But you know what you do? You keep your head down and you just keep putting numbers on the board.
You working.
And sooner or later, you ain't gonna have to wait for niggas to give you your props. Them shit's gonna already, they gonna fall in your lap.
Catch it.
You know what I'm saying? That's how that happened.
So, and so is that how writing for some of these people happen?
That came through Missy. Like, I used to watch Missy a lot. Cause I met Magoo, rest in peace, Magoo. I met Magoo at the Richmond Coliseum at a show. And I didn't have no deal. I had got let go from Big Beat Atlantic. And Magoo was like, yo, when your new shit coming out? And something told me, like, because I was still in rapper mode. I was kind of embarrassed. I ain't want to tell niggas, like, yo, this shit ain't work. Like, I got dropped. I'm back at the crib. Like, I'm back working. But something just told me, like, yo, just tell him the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, tell that nigga the truth. So I was like, bro, I got dropped, man. I'm back here, man, trying to figure this shit out. He was like, what? You ain't got no deal? And I was like, nah. He was like, you don't have no deal? And I was like, no. He said, nigga, you the first nigga we saw.
Right.
How the fuck you ain't got no?
Facts.
He was like, nah, bro, I got to introduce you to Tim. And I was like, really? He was like, nah, you got to meet Tim. So he takes me backstage. I meet Tim. Tim all cool, laid back. And Tim like, yo, just come to the studio tomorrow. And they was talking about Virginia Beach. And I was like, all right. He said, yeah, come to the studio like 6 o'clock tomorrow. He gave me the address, Master Sound Studios. And I went, and me and Tim clicked. And I just was writing. I did like 6 songs the first time I met him. And he was like, oh, this little nigga tough.
Right.
And Magoo going, because I'm really trying to rap for Magoo so I don't look crazy. So Magoo,
Right.
I told you, bro. I told you that nigga, hey, Tim, we need him on our team, bro. And his pen crazy.
Right.
So I wrote all them songs, and then that's how I clicked up with Tim. And then I started, Missy's pulling up, Missy coming through. You know what I'm saying? She got a fucking purple Lamborghini, and she don't even fucking want to be an artist. And I'm watching her turn down record deals, and I'm sitting there looking at the car. I'll never forget me and Petey Pablo. She put up in a fucking purple Lamborghini, and I was like, wow. I'm like, that's interesting. Petey Pablo was like, hey, that nigga Petey Pablo, I just talked to him the other day too. He said, hey, fuck all that shit, nigga. Hey, I'm gonna give me $100,000 car, bro. Hey, bro, on my mama, bro. I'm gonna give me $100,000 car. Niggas ain't about to be pulling up around me with no goddamn $100,000 car. I ain't got shit. Shit, watch how it work. And Petey was in there writing with Tim, and then, you know what I'm saying, he pops off, and then fucking next thing you know, goddamn North Carolina. And I was like, yo, that nigga said he was gonna
That shit was popping too. That shit
That was a Southern anthem.
Yeah, like and he stayed in there, man, and you know what I'm saying, I got frustrated, rolled out, but you know what I mean. But Petey kept it pushing, he kept his pen pushing. Next thing you know, it was to the point where he was just like, yeah, you play this beat. He's like, nah, hey nigga, that wasn't mine, nigga, that's me. Like before Tim could even play it for somebody else, Petey would already have a song to it.
Wow, like so, Missy led you into the writing.
Yeah, I started paying attention to how she was doing it, and I was just like, so you can make more money behind the camera. Like I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted niggas to see me. That shit ain't work the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me start paying attention to that. And then I kind of just fell into it. And I had already been writing like for Tim and, you know what I'm saying, working on little verses here and there, and I was just calling that like paying dues. And they was on this label with Aaliyah, rest in peace Aaliyah. It was called Blackground. Right. And that was like early, like Tank, the girl JoJo, the white girl JoJo, she was over there. Tim and Magoo. And I was just working on records for them. And that's how I started.
So all right, so I got a question for, it's just like for my curiosity. Mm-hmm. As I'm seeing a lot of the newer artists like Drake and Meek, they get, criticized for not having a pen or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But it's always, I guess, been some kind of a writer or somebody to help them out. What's the story behind all that? Because then Kendrick come out with his song, he got some credits for his song, mm-hmm. and Drake got himself on there one time, and it's like, what happened? Like, why is that such a big deal in hip hop?
Because, and it's no other. It's not even a thing in any other era.
And that's what I was saying.
In any genre, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares if Mary J. Blige didn't write fucking "I'm Going Down." Like
exactly.
She sang the fuck.
She just sang the song.
You know what I'm saying? But rappers, here's the thing, and this is what I tell people. Back in the day, not that long ago, we used to buy CDs, right? We would go to Best Buy and we would spend $18 and you get a CD. You take it, you put it in your car, you open it up, it's got a cover, you got the thank yous, you reading all of the shit, you like, I got this brand new CD. You banging that motherfucking music. It's a part of you that can't even go into Best Buy unless you believe what you buying.
Right.
Right? So you like, some of this shit might sound fabricated, but some of it, I believe. I really believe. Bro, I really would believe, like back in the day in 90, 89 or whatever, I believed that if I went to Compton, NWA was going to rob me.
Right, exactly.
I believed it. I believed it. It sounded so fucking convincing on the song. I'm like, bro, I'm never going to Compton, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this my mindset in 89, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So in order to, we really believe that some of these rappers are speaking what they have lived or known, you know what I mean? Because it sounds so convincing. Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes it don't even got to be the verses. It could just be another factor about the person that just makes it believable. Because the last thing you're going to do is go buy somebody shit that you don't believe.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll give you an example of like certain people, and I'm not saying that they ever fabricated in their rhymes or not, but they just had other things that helped you to believe. Rick Ross looked the part. Yeah. He just looked the part. For the whole time of hip hop, we always had a Suge Knight, a big nigga with a beard, cigar,
belly out,
bigger than life. So it was only a certain amount of time before somebody came that looked that part.
That looked the part.
Jadakiss sound like a gangster.
Yeah.
His voice alone. That nigga can be ordering McDonald's. It sound gangster. Yo. You know what I'm saying? His voice, and I'm not, this is no way saying, I believe him, nigga. I know the locks. This shit is real. Yeah. But his voice is just believable. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, some of these artists, and you talk about Kendrick and you talk about Drake, like, but in this day and age, like, people don't really, the music is basically free. Like, it's on your phone, so it's not like you, I'm taking this shit back. Like, yes, it's free.
Right.
So it's easier for the kids to just hit click, go to the next one, hit click, go to the next one. They don't even know who wrote what.
And that's something that was lost. Because I'm just trying to figure out where did that happen? Like, because I know that used to be a thing. You used to try to figure out who wrote songs, who helped did this, and now it's like you hide that.
We got to a point where they sold us so much other shit. You know what I'm saying? That you don't even really pay attention to. It's almost like a magic trick. Like, I got you paying attention to this, but I'm over here about to do this shit.
Right.
Like, that's what it is.
Shit.
Yo, what y'all looking at?
Man, we looking at this cash drop.
Got that.
Yeah, it's like a real life treasure hunt. Like, they dropping money, you know what I'm saying? Like, cash drop Virginia. And basically, you know, you gotta find the location of where the money been dropped at.
Word?
Hell yeah.
I gotta tap in.
You definitely better tap in, because it look like somebody got some big thing. They got that money.
Yeah, I'm tapping in. I'm
Tap
tapping in.
into that joint, yep. Cash drop Virginia.
Shoot, you got something you want to say?
I mean, you know, I'm just going with the flow, but you know, I mean, what I wanted to say was, like, just for me, it's the dog in you. Like, it just seemed like out the gate, you just don't give a fuck.
Right.
And like, you had mentioned Jay earlier. I just think it's hilarious how he ended up coming here, vouching. So it started with the battle rap.
The battle rap, right?
You wanted to prove that, fuck this shit, I'm better than Jay-Z.
Right.
Okay. And then, you know, he turns around and then he, you know, gives you your props out here. And then you wrote like a montage for his
it's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing, yeah.
Years
later.
Project. So it's like, what? I mean, what's up with you and Jay? Like, the irony, like, how do you feel about that? Like, how did that relationship come over the years, going from, nah, I'm gonna prove I'm better than him, to, you know?
I mean, well, the common denominator was Clark Kent.
Okay.
So I'm riding back and forth from Richmond up to Clark Kent's house, and you know, I lost this bet. He had a big battle, and I came in second place. I lost it, and I was trying to, like, the same way I was trying to make sure that I held Magoo down when it came to Tim. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you put me in a position, I'm gonna keep shooting the ball. Like, I don't want you to be like, damn, I brought this nigga out here. He ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with Jay, like, it was cool in the beginning because I watched that come up. You know what I'm saying? Now mind you, let's just keep it a bean. That's 96, 97, 98, 97, 98 maybe. Billionaire Hove, there was no between that. I didn't know. We wasn't talking this and the third. None of that before. I didn't have his info, like. And then somebody reached out to me and asked me to write his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech, and well, not even his speech, just his montage.
Yeah.
And they told me about it. They was like, we gonna pitch it to Beyonce. And because she was supposed to do the whole thing by herself, but it was her idea to go, I want to put other people in it, like Samuel Jackson, Denzel Washington, you know what I'm saying, Dave Chappelle. Like, so once we started getting the list of people, it became, for me, it became slicker to even make the right person say the right line. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, if I get this person to say this line, like, it would have been crazy for for like Michael Jordan to say Jackson, Tyson, Jordan, Game 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we could have got that, it would have been ill to have Barack Obama say, I will not lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so once we started getting the people involved and I seen it, I was like, wow, like those my words. Like those are his words, but it's my interpretation of his words. And all of that shit came, bro, from doing the wrap up.
Right.
So it's basically like somebody called me like, basically, I want you to do the wrap up, but with Jay-Z's lyrics.
Facts.
Kind of, you know what I mean? That's how it happened. And I still look at it to this day, like, and I'm like, damn, it really fucks with me, because I'm like, bro, I wrote for Hove, Beyonce, and Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
At once.
At once.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's goat shit right there.
That's go.
That's goat shit right there.
Like, so when niggas be like, oh man, this and that, I'm like, y'all niggas could never.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I take writing very seriously, man, because it helped me feed my family and put a roof over my head. So I never slack on it, or I give it my 100%. I give it my all every time I do it. And I'm just thankful and grateful that the phone still rings sometimes, and I still be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like, I
crazy.
still be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, I just gotta say for personally, like, you know what I'm saying, I get excited when you be like talking shit, like when it was like recently you did this post where, you know, they was trying to discredit or not give you your just due, and you just start dropping like shit you did, like commercials and
the niggas said yo, he only make one song a year.
Yeah. Hey,
and the funny part is, this is what you gotta understand. I make more money when niggas ain't talking about me or music. So for me, I'm trying to even in the midst of that, it's still some motivational shit, because I want people to be like, I've been hiding in plain sight for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, so for me, I'm like, I want y'all to know that it's still possible.
Yeah.
So even when I seen this shit, they was like, oh, he only you know, he only make one song a year. Ain't nobody paying attention to that nigga. I was like, you don't even know how much I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for me, I don't even tell people what I did till years after I did it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, because can't nobody ruin what they don't know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I keep the shit close. But at this time, every now and then I was like, let me flex on these niggas.
Yeah, because him mentioning your song means somebody paying attention to your ass. I mean, because he wouldn't have known about the song in the first place.
And then the niggas hit you like, bro, how can I, man?
It come back later with this.
And here's the thing, like, you know, and I tell niggas all the time, like, just keep working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep working. Don't worry about what nobody's saying. Don't worry about nobody doing. Focus on what you doing, and just keep. You know what I mean? Putting points on the board.
Yeah.
But nobody had no clue I did all them songs. They were like, oh, shit, that was you. Da, 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 da. And I'm like,
No clue.
Shh, let's keep it quiet.
So what started the wrap-ups?
It was a freestyle, really. I was doing a mixtape. It was the Neptune. It was like the year that the Neptunes was on fire. It might have been 02, 03. Neptunes was everywhere.
Right, yeah.
Whatever year Grinding came out.
Damn. Okay.
Facts.
Yeah. That was the shit.
So I'm rapping over all of these Neptunes beats. And I got to the end of the mixtape, and I think it might have been around October or whatever. And I rapped over Grinding, Noriega, like all of that, what happened to that boy, like all of the hard shit. My man at the time, he was like, yo, you know what you should rap over? I was like, well, he's like, that Common Come Close joint. I was like, this shit is like Bonita Applebum? He was like, yeah. I was like, that shit ain't hard, nigga. Like, he was like, nah, niggas don't even know Pharrell and them did that joint. I was like, yeah, because it ain't hard. Like, he was like, nah, I'm telling you that beat, I'm telling you that joint go. And I was like, I said, nah. So I pulled it up and I listened to it. And I was like, it is kind of mellow. It's kind of cool. It kind of give you room to breathe. And I was looking at the track, listening to the mixtape, and I was at my aunt's house in Baltimore. And I was looking at TV, and they was doing, like, you know, the year-end, whatever, just like, here's all the stuff that happened again. And I was like, damn, you know what? gonna do a little freestyle about everything that happened this year, and I'm gonna put it at the end of the mixtape. Cause by that time you get somebody a CD, they not gonna listen to all that shit in one setting.
Right,
Nigga might get around to the last song, maybe not. You gotta be a real fan to listen to it. So I did it. I put it at the end of the tape, and I remember this was early, like when people could stream shit on the internet. And I gave it to my homeboy, and he posted it on his little website or whatever. And I remember he called me. And he was like, yo, man, I put your mixtape up. I think I'm gonna need some more bandwidth. And I was like, what's bandwidth? He was like, it's cluttered. I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, imagine we got a store. And I said, okay, cool. He said, but everybody coming in to just buy one thing. He's like, nigga, we got everything else, but all the orange juice gone because they keep buying the orange juice. I said, so what's the orange juice? He said, that last fucking song. I like, really? He said, bro, people downloading the fuck out of that last song. And I was like, nah, nigga, like I killed grinding. Like, they like, listen to that.
They need to pay attention to that.
And he like, bro, I'm
Then they go down listening again.
So, yeah. He like, yo, if it's supply and demand, bro, whatever you did on the last song, you might want to do it again. So then the next year comes around, and I remember people started to ask me on like little message boards. This was before we even had social media. It was just message boards. Like, yo, man, you gonna do another year in recap? And I was like, what? The recap? For what's that? And they was like you did last year. And I was like, bro, that's a one-time thing. They was like, nah, man, you got to do that shit again. And I threw one out, just threw it out there, and shit went up again. And I was like, so I remember telling my man, I might have been like 10 years in, right? And I remember saying to him, I said, nigga, I don't want to do this shit no more. Like, I don't enjoy it. He's like, why not? I said, bro, it's like, that's all niggas want to hear. Like, and he was like, I said, nigga, I don't want to be 50 years old in Vegas doing fucking recaps. And he said, I'll never forget it. He said, nigga, if you 50 years old in Vegas and still rapping, that's a good fucking thing.
That's a blessing.
Yeah. And this before Usher, this before niggas even
everybody doing
Vegas.
it. Facts.
And I was like, damn, he was right. You know what I'm saying? So when the phone, that's the one song, bro, that I'll be at the airport and TSA will be like, yo, so what's up with the joint? When you gonna drop it? And I'm like, it's fucking August. Nigga. Like think about this shit. But it's the one thing people know me for and they love me for. And it's a blessing. And I always told myself, when it ain't fun no more, then I'll stop. You know what I mean?
So you did stop for
I skipped 2013.
You skipped a year.
2013.
So what was your favorite rapper? What was your favorite
The first
year?
one.
The first one?
Yeah.
The first one.
You killed it.
That first one was just, I used to do that shit at shows, man. It was just the song to keep giving. So it's almost like every punchline just got better. And it's like, I was doing it with the Roots, and they would drop the whole beat out, and I would say, and Michael Jackson threw his baby out the window, and the crowd go, oh! And I do another 4 bars, and I'm like, Mike Tyson got his ass kicked, oh! Like, it just kept building.
Right.
I look back at them old videos, and I was like, man, that was a special time, man.
Right.
That was a good time.
Yeah, but I think as an artist, sometimes we undermine our own stuff. Because for you, it's kind of like, oh, that shit again. But it's like, shit, I was just showing my kids the last one a few weeks ago, like, y'all don't know about Skillz, you know what I'm saying?
And
because
it's really like a time capsule.
It is. It's like, damn, all that fucked up shit happened.
Yep,
all
people
year.
like, I forgot that shit.
That's what I was going to say. It really is a time capsule of the year, and honestly, it's been the perfect way to wrap the year up if you really look at it.
It'll be people. When I said I wasn't gonna do it, it'll be people that'll slide in my DMs and they'll be like, "Bro," they be like, "I'm 38 years old." They be like, I remember one dude, he hit me and he said, "Yo, you gotta do it." I said, "Bro, I ain't got," and I'm talking crazy to him. I said, "Bro, I'm a grown man. I ain't gotta do nothing." Da, da, da. And he was like, "Nah, man." He was like, "Real talk. I just need you to understand something." I said, "What?" He said, "Listen, I'm a fan." He said, "I love your shit." He said, he said, "My son, I used to go pick my son up in Pittsburgh every year right after Christmas so he could come spend the New Year with me." Mm-hmm. He said, and we wouldn't listen to the song until we sat in the car and listened to it together
on the way.
And he was like, "Bro, he's 21 years old now. I've been doing this with my son since he was 9." You know what I mean? And I was just like, damn, like people hold on to it way more than what I thought. You know, I
Right,
just thought,
right,
this
right.
is some shit I'm throwing out on the internet, boom, 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 boom. But I didn't realize it's a tradition for
I agree.
people.
Say it's became a tradition in our family. We be looking out for it.
Yeah, man.
That's why I remember you missed that year. I was like, dang, bro, did I miss it? No, man, I ain't do it. I'm
Bro,
like,
I've had
hold
people-
on, bro.
Bro, I had people that come to me, man. I had a dude walk up to me with his wife and his daughter at a restaurant. And he was like, he said, this is my wife, this is my daughter. He said, we got this thing that we do where we sit at the table, we put down our phones, and we talk about everything that happened during our, like, in our past 4 weeks. He said,
Right.
we call it the wrap up. And I was like, wow.
This shit is
You know what I'm
serious.
saying?
Yo, this is real.
His wife
This is
looking at me
real.
like, what? His wife look at me like, he said, it's on our calendars. We sit down, we put our phones down, we eat. He said, and we talk about what's going on in our lives, and we be transparent with each other. We talk about things. He said, and we do it every month. It's called a wrap up. And I was like, wow. Like, it's bigger than music at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. I never say nothing bad about that song.
Yeah, like I said, it is a tradition in my household. Like I said, today when I was planning for this pod, my wife and my sister-in-law, they wrote on my board, man, ask about the wrap up. I'm like, yo, like y'all writing on my board now? Like, what's up with this?
This shit is getting out of hand.
Cause bro, I came out in '96, right?
Yeah.
I came out in '96, so to just be known for one thing, it's a slew of niggas that came out in '96 that ain't known for nothing.
Exactly.
You might see that nigga struggling, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, you're
right.
like, dang, he look fucked up. Like, I don't even know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect to nobody, but life ain't been
Life
gracious to
life for this.
life. So, yeah, man, like, I'm blessed, man. I can't even complain about that song, bro.
I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's one of those hits that just it changes. It's every year.
And don't get me wrong, it's been some years that I've been like, this was lackluster. This one, but I never want people to hear it and be like, damn, he sound like he don't even want to do that shit.
I was gonna say your pen game crazy, and I think what I admire about it is being able to keep up with the wrap ups through the years, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Just the transition. I mean, you got to think about. I mean, you went from battle rapping, CDs, traveling, streaming, all this new stuff, and it's like you still been able to stay relevant, stay active, and still go hard with the pen. I think that's what I admire about the wrap up, and how much shit you be doing. I be like, God damn, do he
Yeah.
work for the news? Cause he be doing everything that be going on.
There's a lot of like, I tell people all the time, man, like the common denominator for all that shit is music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like DJing. I like rapping. I like teaching hip hop classes at school. I like directing videos. I like writing songs for other people. I love music.
Right.
That's the common denominator.
It's the love for music.
So long as I can do something surrounded around music, it never feels like work to me. Every day I get to wake up and I go into a studio and I get to create some shit that wasn't there before I came. You know what I'm saying? Whether I give it away, whether it's on SoundCloud, whether I sell it to an artist, whether the shit never see the light of day. The fact that I get up and do that, I just love music, man.
So I guess that leads to my next question is that the AI topic. You know what I'm saying? The AI topic in music. Like, is it going to help music? Is it going to hurt music? Like, what's your fears behind it all? Or do you have
I will
any
say,
fears with it?
I really don't have no fears as of right now, but I will say it's two things that we ain't going to never be able to stop from evolving, and that's the youth and technology.
That's a fact.
Right? So I feel like if you use it in a way that helps to enhance your creativity, like that's what I do. I don't use it to like replace people. I just use it to enhance my ideas the same way, you know, and you really got to understand technology. Like I remember when the program Serato came out where you could put MP3s on your computer and then play, you know, and DJs was losing their mind like, yo, like this shit is whack. Like it's gonna replace the DJ. And
Right.
I'm like, it ain't gonna replace the DJ. Like, all it does was save your back from carrying all them fucking records. all the shit's
All
in
them
a
crates.
laptop. But also what people, and to the novice mind and to people who didn't understand it, but I went to this party, man, niggas they weren't really DJing on no real vinyl, niggas on a laptop, like that shit easy. And I'm like, this is what you don't understand. If you whack on records, you gonna be whack on the laptop. The laptop don't help you get no better. It don't. Like,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
bro. But to a person who don't know, they be like, oh, he was in there with a laptop.
It was the machine.
And here's the thing. Niggas always will say, the only person that care about what you using to DJ is another fucking DJ.
Whoever enjoying the music don't care.
The people in the place don't care. Yeah. I never seen a fucking bride leave her wedding and go, oh my God, everybody was dancing. It was amazing. I mean, but he was using a controller. Yeah. But everybody was amazing. We had a ball. Nobody fucking gives a fuck.
You're right.
Bro, these cameras ain't gonna do nothing until you cut them on.
Yeah.
And you ever shot a video, motherfuckers like, yo, what kind of camera you got? Oh, nigga, nah, I can tell you. But it ain't the motherfucking wine, bitch. It's the magician. Like, you go ahead and go to Best Buy and get this bitch, but guess what? I've been fucking with this shit for 3 years, bro. You know, go ahead and get it. And here's the thing, I'll share the codes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga like, oh, I ain't gonna tell a nigga how to do that.
Right.
Like, when I was DJing during fucking the pandemic, niggas calling like, yo, bro, how your shit so clean? How you get the sound? Man, my shit sound like shit. Your shit it's in stereo. I'm like, because I want niggas to hear my shit and sound like they listen to Spotify.
Right.
Go get an iRig, niggas. $40 on Amazon. Like, I'm not going to not tell niggas. I'm going to share the code.
Right.
But a lot of people don't, man, and that's the problem. Like, you can't gatekeep this technology, man. Like, just because at the end of the day, if somebody pay you for a job, it's your experience. It's not the fact that you can do it so fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it so fast because I've been doing it for 30 years.
Oh, damn.
So when you go, damn, so you just mix my song in 10 minutes? Man, and how much you charging? You ain't paying for how fast I did it. You paying for the 30 years that I can do it fast.
Yeah.
Right.
And that way I can get 6 of y'all niggas out of here this weekend as opposed to one. Share the fucking codes, man. If you a kid or you a young person, you listening, man, and you know some shit, man, share it with your friends. Show your friends how to do it, man. If your friends want to start a podcast or start a DJ
your damn
thing, like,
parents for that matter.
Show 'em. Yeah, real
Help
talk.
me, goddammit.
Oh man.
Real talk.
So I mean, and because I mean the AI talk, all that technology and all that good stuff. I know a lot of people was fearing that it was going to take away like creativity. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that creativity, that's always going to be like a human trait. Like the machine can't recreate that.
It can't recreate feeling.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
look at all the AI stuff they got going on now. Those videos, they look real. I'm not saying they don't, but it's that thing that's missing is that stove. It's missing.
Like, bro, I use it to change the voice, my voice. Because now I'm in the studio and I ain't got to wait for that girl who said she was going to come sing this hook. So
like,
now I'm the girl. I sing that shit, use it through auto-tune. I don't got to wait no more. So to me, that's worth $20 a month. I pay for that.
You cutting the cost.
I pay for that. Shit. Oh, that's a subscription. Y'all want that every month? Bet I pay.
I got you. I
You know
got
what I mean? Songs I'm gonna make with this motherfucker.
And so even what you saying, that's so eventually will everybody be AI? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like
that ain't gonna happen.
will everybody hook be AI or
I won't. But here's the thing: you'll never know.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll never know.
Okay.
And like, even when it comes down to like, if somebody was like, oh, you know, they gonna try to use it to replace like DJs, this and the third. Listen, bro, DJing is the one job where you know instantaneously if you're doing a good job or you're doing a bad job.
Oh yeah.
If you fucking DJing and everybody leave and go to the bar and start talking, you doing a bad job.
Instantaneously.
If everybody rocking, everybody on the floor, and you got him eating out the palm of your hands, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
AI can't look up and go, oh, I lost him.
Yeah.
Facts.
I need to throw on this goddamn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to get their ass back. Niggas talking to their homeboy. or AI can't look into a crowd and go, shit, there's more niggas in here than it is girls. Let me go ahead and hit this young Dolph off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And play this shit just from, you know what I'm saying? I see the YNs in here. Let me play this. You know what I mean? AI can't do that.
Yeah.
So they can't replace a person not in that field.
Right. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of new stuff coming on with AI. I just feel, just embrace it, learn it.
You have to,
figure
man.
it out as a tool.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
find
saying?
one or two of them motherfuckers that you like. Go ahead and spend a little $9 a month. Fuck with it. You be surprised what you could come up with, man. And it might just enhance your creativity some more.
That's a fact. So, you got any questions back in?
Yeah, get them all out. I'm here.
Yeah, I
So
got
get 'em
a
all
quick
out.
question. How did you start your relationship with Will Smith?
I was working with DJ Jazzy Jeff. I was his MC. And we went to the studio one time in LA, and I didn't know it was Will's studio. And he just comes in and shit. And he was like, he was playing us some stuff, and Jeff introduced me. He was like, yo, this is my man Skillz. And I never forget it. When he said it, he was like, yo, this is my man Skillz. He gave me a pound. He was like, Skillz, you got skills? I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and and Jeff told me, he said, yeah, you know, he be writing. He used to write for Tim and shit. He was like, oh shit, like da. So he introduced me to his man, and I think around that time, Jaden was like rapping. I think Willow had just came out with like Whip My Hair, and I just started hanging around and just knocking down verses. He was working on an album called Lost and Found, and I did like 2 songs on there, and we just had a cool ass relationship. And like he's probably been one of the most inspirational people I ever met in my life, because I never met somebody who they just won't let you doubt yourself. They won't let you do it. His thing was, I remember one time we was in Miami, and he was like, yeah, we all going to the MTV Awards tomorrow. Like, Skillz, you trying to roll? And I was like, man, I don't got no fucking suit. Like, I'm not going. He was like, that's not a big enough problem. He used to always say, he's like, that's not a big enough problem. Like, you can get a fucking suit, nigga. Like, and I'm like, and what's so crazy is I was real close with him and Jeff, and the one common denominator that I would notice, because these are lifelong friends. These dudes have known each other for over more than half of their life, right? And they still get in the room together and shoot the shit and talk. And then one of them will end up saying to the other one, like, hey, bro, you believe this shit? Like, can you believe we here? It's a common thing.
Right.
And I've seen the biggest of the billionaires of the billionaires run into their old homies, their friends, and they'll be talking, and after about 5 minutes, one of them will go, man, you believe this shit, man?
That's big.
Like, I seen Kevin Hart tell one of his own, like, bro, can you believe this? They pay me this shit to tell jokes? Like, so I've seen it at a level where it's like, it's inspirational. You know what I mean? So even when, you know what I mean, like, you know, I love Will, man. He's probably one of the most inspirational dudes I've ever met. And yeah, he the big homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's big, man.
I got another question. Would you say you're better at like writing music like without hearing the beat, or you just dial in on just making certain songs without even hearing the beat?
Nah, I always write to the beat. I might write some bars just in my phone. Right. And then once I hear a beat, a word might get subtracted or something might get taken out. But when I'm writing for other people, I usually try to listen to the beats first. I'm very big on it's this thing called melodic math, right? And what it is it's a reason why all of your favorite songs, it's a reason why they so catchy. And it's a reason why you can remember them. And you might think that that's by accident, but it's not. It's really patterned that way. So I pay a lot of attention to melodic math and melody, where I used to just rap. Now I pay more attention to melody, because melody is what will make a person remember your song even when they don't know the words. You know what I'm saying? So,
Would that be considered a classic?
oh, it's plenty of classics that got melodic. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Like I've been places, bro, where people don't even speak English. And they know that. They know fucking go shorty.
Yeah.
It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You can find me in the club. It's like when you listen to it and you know that it's happening, it's easier to identify it. Like somebody who did it super well their whole career was Ludacris. Mm-hmm. So it's like when you hear the song, it almost sounds like one big long hook. Because it would be Cadillac, grill, Cadillac, mill, check out the oil, my Cadillac. You already know. Yeah. You already know where that's gonna go.
Right.
So because a nigga couldn't go Cadillac, grill, Cadillac, mill, check out the oil on my Jeep. Da da da. You'll be like,
Hold on.
hold up, dog. It's like, why you bring me here just to fucking. And then the second part would always be. To my niggas in the house, and about the bowls, when they get on the floor, throw them bowls. So you know the next time that come around, it's gonna be throw them bowls. Like when you hear it, you know that it's happening. And I think in those instances, those are some of the catchiest songs. And one of the best people who is good at getting the flow off and staying in melodic math, but still getting their bars off, is Jay.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
Jay's very good at that. Listen to Dirt on Your Shoulder. It's a masterclass in melodic math.
So my question, just to piggyback on that, like, so when you write for other people, are you writing, it's any part of it a part of their personal personality? Mm-hmm. So like, okay, I'm writing this song for such and such, but how does that work? I mean, because you did work for Nicki Minaj, Pink Print. So she's a woman. So as a male, like, how did you, you know what I'm saying? You know.
He used the AI. You didn't hear what he said?
Hey, listen.
He used the AI.
So listen. The hook. When I did the hook for Nicki, it was just the night is still young. So I'm thinking, okay, what would little small girls, her barbs think? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I have written records for women before, and it's funny because you just got to get out of your own head.
Yeah.
And say I try to say shit that I wish a woman would say to me. I
can imagine that.
So bust it. I remember it's a funny story. So me and my engineer Jay, we in the studio and shit. And we write songs for female rappers all the time. At least we trying to pitch them to them, trying to get songs off or whatever. So of course, you know, we in that era where all they talking about is sex and this, that, and the third. I think WAP had just came out or whatever.
Right.
So we in the studio and shit. And there was another writer that came in there and he was like, man, I don't know. He's like, I be trying to write for women, bro, but I don't be knowing how to do that shit. And my man, it wasn't Jay, my man said, he said, man, I got so many songs about how good my pussy is, nigga.
Yo.
I was like, what? Jay didn't say that, but it was another dude. It was another dude in the studio, and I thought about it, and I was like, damn, we do got a lot of them songs. Like we was trying to get some shit on Megan, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, damn, we do got a lot of jumps talking about goddamn.
That's crazy.
I'm like, so if you ever hear a song and you like, is that Mad Skillz talking about goddamn? Just know that shit won't ever supposed to see the light of day. That was a reference. That was a demo. Like, you be like, bro, this nigga talking crazy. I'll get out quick. Hey man, that was for goddamn me. I don't know who hard drive that shit was. But you have to adapt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I said, I think about Biggie a lot. When I think about, because Biggie was writing for Kim.
I was going to say he wrote for Kim.
But Kim was delivering the fuck out them bars, though.
Yeah.
She
you said,
sounded believable.
I was going to say, she sounded like you believed it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Talk about, we got through that. Now, let's talk about your Grammy journey. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know it was the last album, the poetry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna know that experience, like, cause how many Grammys have you been nominated for?
Two. Just two.
And winning. How did it feel?
I didn't win.
I mean, but being nominated, how did that feel? How did that, like, just knowing that your work was being appreciated in a way?
To be honest with you, bro, I was more happy for the people from Richmond that was on the album with me. You know what I'm saying? My man Jay, you know what I'm saying? Jay Witt, Morgan, Mike Millions. You know what I'm saying? I was more elated for them than I was for me, because I got to share it with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, niggas in the city got to see that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when I tell you, bro, it was just us. There was no, I ain't got no record deal. It was no, I don't want nobody putting no bread up behind that shit. That shit was all me. Everything. So to get that far, and don't get me wrong, when I lost, I was pissed. Cause I really wanted it for the crib.
Right, facts.
I really wanted it for the crib. And like, it was one of those instances where I was like, I remember No ID hit me. And he was like, no, Skillz, listen, bro, you got nominated your first time out, bro. That's a big thing. And I was like, man, fuck that. Like, I got robbed this and the third. Because nobody gives a fuck about the Grammys, and then you get nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you get nominated for a Grammy, then you start being like, oh, shit, nigga, I'm about to get a suit.
Give me that damn suit back.
So I remember No ID hit me. He was like, bro, when I did 444 for Jay, we got nominated 11 times.
Damn.
And we lost all 11.
Yeah.
So be happy that you nominated. So I started, and it's crazy because I just went to church before that, the week before we went to LA. And the pastor was talking about sometimes you got to walk into your light because you don't know whose blessing is attached to you. Mm. And I thought about that, and I was like, damn, like, I got 5 people from the crib that's Grammy-nominated artists now.
Right.
And they was on a Grammy-nominated project. That shit gonna be on their obituary. Yep. And it's not, that don't happen for a lot of people. So, for it to happen, you know, in the city, man, and the creatives and everybody in Richmond got to see it in real time and follow the journey. I'm proud. And like I said, I'm at a place now, bro, where I did everything I wanted to do. So it only gives me joy when I could bring my niggas with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was more excited for them. I'm at a point now where it's like, if I'm gonna rent out the amusement park, I'm gonna call the homies like, hey, y'all bring y'all kids, man. All the rides free, the food. You know what I'm saying? Because I want everybody to have fun. Because I get more enjoyment. It ain't no fun just going by yourself no more. So. Because I've been doing this 30 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, man, to bring them along, that was dope. And to see them have that excitement and that joy. Because I'm like, ain't no niggas out here getting nominated for Grammy.
I gotta say, who?
Like, and I really didn't want to, like, flex it on niggas, but I really had to be like, I do this shit for real.
Yeah, flex.
I do
flex.
music. I do music for real.
You didn't want to flex a little?
Like, so to run it up that far, man, you know what I'm saying? And then last year we did the show at Dogwood Dale, you know what I'm saying? And that shit went up. So I just want people to be inspired. If you ain't inspired, then that's your fucking fault.
Right.
Because a nigga from the crib really did it, you know what I'm saying? And still doing it. I try to reinvent myself every 2 months, man. Like,
You got
only because I get bored. I just want to do other shit, like movies and TV next. Niggas gonna look up and be like, damn, this nigga got a movie. Like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
I bought some cameras, nigga. Because I realized I can't tell all these stories in a song.
Right.
Exactly.
Some of these stories are gonna have to get told in other mediums. And I'm watching people who less talented than me still get off, and I'm like, shit, I got dope ideas too. If that nigga can make it, I can make it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's where I'm at.
That's in 30 years. What's I know you said TV and everything. what's the plan? Like how you like? What's your plan? What's your future for yourself?
Outside of the TV and movies, we're gonna do another poetry album.
Okay.
I got more people from the crib on this one. It's more. I kicked the door open, brought some more people.
Big facts.
To just inspire, man. I want to be an inspiration, cause y'all didn't seen the whole journey from when niggas wasn't supporting, niggas wasn't fucking with us. Oh, they fucking with us a little bit to like, oh shit, like that's the guy. You know what I mean? So for me, man, I'm just like, I want to keep inspiring people, and I want people to realize that it's different ways to look at success. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever your definition of success is, if you get up and you able to take care of your family or take care of yourself by doing what you want to do, and you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, struggle, and you know what I'm saying, like, that's success, man. Like, being able to take care of your family and keep a roof over your head, your kids out here, they good, they got everything they need, that's success. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that, oh, if I don't got this, I ain't successful. I ain't living like this person, I ain't successful. Like, because you don't got to be loud. You could be quiet and still be successful.
Right.
No doubt.
Saying?
So I know that. So now I gotta get them to introduce themselves and all that good stuff. But
Red Day at the end of the show.
I'm sorry, I forgot. But it is the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? But get everybody.
We're gonna introduce y'all and get the hell up out of here.
So
On the way out, you know what I mean? We gonna
look, I said I was nervous, dog. Come on now.
I'm not. Look, I ain't
But-
the career before we do what the fuck we want.
We gotta do just to make it happen. But you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Miss D. Let them know how they can get to you, reach you, and all that good stuff.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? Y'all know who it is. Goodbye. No, I'm joking. It's your girl, Miss D. You know, y'all can reach me at Instagram, _Miss D804. Yeah.
anything y'all didn't ask that you want to ask?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's get it out the way.
So, I guess for me, like, I'm always curious about the, like, just behind the scenes of a person, like, because to be in this position that you in, mentally, physically, emotionally, you gotta be right. How do you prepare, or like, what has you so the dog in you like that? Cause this shit seem like this shit been since the 90s. Like, where did that come from?
Getting looked over. Like, niggas always try to carry us. Like, every time I went out of town, niggas would be like, man, Virginia, Richmond's, like, whatever. And I'm like, nah, nigga, like, it's a dope place. Like, it's people there, it's culture there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I come from a magical place. Like, you ain't gonna keep fucking disrespecting that place.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what I would do was, when I would go to New York or wherever, like, if they had a rapper there that was from New York or whatever, and they like, yeah, he came in and he did a couple freestyles, he did some drops. I'm gonna do a freestyle for every fucking DJ in here. How many freestyles he did? Oh, he did 2, nigga, I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna do a drop for every DJ in here. Y'all gonna remember me when I leave. You know what I'm saying? So that way when my record come up, you might not even like the record, but you'll be like, shit, bro, did do a freestyle for me for my 5 o'clock mix, and that joint kind of tight. I'm gonna play his shit.
Right.
So I had to overextend myself just for the little shit that them niggas got just because they was from somewhere else. So when I see niggas flexing on niggas now, and we geniuses, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about myself, I'm just talking about people like Timbaland, people like Missy, and getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you know what I mean? The Clips is bodying niggas right now. Like, Pharrell is a genius, you know what I'm saying? So I just remember them times when motherfuckers wasn't checking for us. Yeah. And now they have you can't mention Virginia hip hop and don't mention me.
Goddamn,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You better say that
and
shit.
I remember going places and I would say, man, I'm from Richmond, Virginia. Niggas like, where?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that. Now niggas from here go out of town. They go to these podcasts, Atlanta, New York, and they be like, yo, where you from, dog? I'm from Richmond, Virginia. Oh, shit, you from where Mad Skillz from?
Right.
Yeah, nigga. Them the type niggas we got down there. You know what I mean? So hopefully that might crack the door open a little more. Oh, I fuck with that nigga. He got skill. Let me hear you, bro. You got some bars.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it won't nobody before me. It was nobody to say, like, I'm connected with that. Or I come from that. Like, so I had to kick that door, and I'm happy that I did. And I hope that people still, you know, because here's the thing. When you first, niggas will forget about you quick.
They will.
But I ain't about to let y'all niggas fucking forget about me, nigga. Fuck that. Not while I'm still living. Not while I'm still here. No, sir.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, obviously, that's the drive behind it. Cause I was gonna say, like, I mean, dude, that feels like a lot of weight having that on your back.
Yeah.
Like, in the first.
Yeah, because, bro, I wish there was another person from the crib, like a rapper that just took what I did and just went.
Yeah.
And just did it 10 times bigger than me.
Right.
You know what I mean? No, this ain't saying, like, I'm not saying this name I'm just throwing a name out. I wish, like, fucking Soulja Boy was from Southside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it could at least be like a nigga who came in with the technology, used YouTube, and that nigga went further.
Yeah.
That's what I want niggas to do. I want you to go further than we went. Yeah. Chris Brown went further. You know what I'm saying? Trey went further.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, man, that's a good thing to see, man, because people will try to write you out of fucking history, like, right when you still creating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, y'all ain't gonna do that to me.
and like, so what is something like, if, you know, that us as an artist or DJ or anybody that want to get into the entertainment, what's something about ourselves you feel like we should look out for, if that makes sense?
Just embrace where you from, man.
Yeah.
Embrace where you from, and always stand proud. Don't make nobody ever make you feel like y'all slow, y'all corny. Like, nah, we talented too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we come from a place where it's just as dope as where y'all from. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be in Atlanta, it might not be a New York or H-Town, but it's some I run into talented, most creative people all the time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I love? I love when I see a nigga from Richmond outside of Richmond.
Yeah.
Cause that means he know that the world is bigger than where we at. Yeah. I love running in niggas in Atlanta or LA, and I'm like, I see a nigga on Sunset, like, oh shit, what's up, Skillz?
Right.
Hey, what y'all doing? Hey man, we got a meeting with this label, man. I do beats and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here fucking with, I'm supposed to go play some songs for so-and-so. Hey, do that shit, nigga. Hey, any way I can help, bruh, please. Like, I got you. Because I know how much it takes to just get up enough gall to even go try it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's with everything, whatever you do, filmmaking, music, poetry, like anything that's in the creative arts, man, like, get out of this city and realize that the world is, because home gonna always be home. You can always come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the most part, I never wanted to be the best ball player over Northside.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? If niggas told me I was good, then I'm like, shit, can I go to the league?
Yeah. Facts.
You know what
Facts.
I mean? Like, cause your friends will be like, oh, nigga, you good. You're like, oh, y'all niggas just telling me that, nigga.
Yeah.
Then you play a little AAU, go down somewhere, you're like, damn, I might be all right. Then your high school, like, nigga, you the best nigga in high school. Then you're like, shit, I'm gonna try to go to college. Like, you keep wanting to get there, and then when you get to that pinnacle, you're like, shit, I must really be
That
good.
shit.
Niggas won't just lie. You know what I mean? Like, cause you know your friends gonna gas you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta get outside of this area just to see if what you do is really worthwhile.
Worthwhile. So so that intimate, everybody say, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get out of the city, you gotta get out of Richmond.
I'm not saying you have to, but at some point, if you doing what you doing, and you doing it at a high level and a good level, it's gonna take you outside of the city anyway.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you do.
I gotta say, even just wanting to get your stuff out there, you're gonna have to find yourself out, get yourself out of the city to
like
do it.
you wouldn't just get on the internet and just upload your song so just niggas in Richmond can hear it.
Right.
That ain't the plan. I mean, I hope not.
You'll be like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna put my shit on the World Wide Web, not just in this little corner. You know what I mean? And use that tool, man. Like that phone and that internet, that's something that you can. I wish I had that shit back in the day.
But do you feel like a record will ever break here?
It depends. I mean, records have broken here. Records have broken here, but ain't one happened in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see it happen. I feel like it every now and then, man, like somebody cracks that glass ceiling, you know what I'm saying, and pushes it a little further. And I love to see it, man. I love it. If you from the crib and you a creative, I'm already rooting for you just because you from the crib.
I gotta start using that shit, man. I'm from the crib, man. You got
Yeah.
to say,
Goddamn from the crib, goddamn.
I'm from the goddamn crib, man.
And Joe Doja used to say that shit to me all the time. Man.
Rest
You from
in
the
peace,
goddamn
Doja.
crib, goddamn.
Yo, that's gonna be our thing now. You from the crib.
From the crib, I'm trying to tell you.
Cause I've been here, bro. I've been in Richmond through every facet of Richmond. I've been here through goddamn Rich City, goddamn Cap City, the R.
See, Cap City was us. Cap City was us.
Rich City, goddamn the murder capital.
Oh wait,
Then niggas started calling it RVA, and I was like,
RVA.
RVA was definitely a thing.
I'm like, man,
Rich Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Oh Jesus.
been through all of it, man.
Yo.
I've been since '89. I heard every name you could call Richmond, man. But I love it, man. I love it, man. And ain't no place like home.
But shoot, man.
We appreciate this for real, man. This big shit, you know. I've been, you know, sneaking and telling my brother, my oldest brother, man. I'm telling you, man. He like, oh yeah, for real, man. You got skills coming through. That's hard. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Don't tell nobody. It's a secret.
Tell them what's up, man.
No doubt, man. But nah, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all for sure.
Mason.
Oh, yeah, nah, yeah. We definitely appreciate you though, man. I probably. Well, I'm 30, so I definitely didn't witness the run.
Right.
But as I got older, you know what I'm saying, to get into music and whatnot, I actually understood the notion of like ghostwriting and whatnot. So once I understood like certain artists and stuff that you did write for, I definitely commend your work. And that was real young. Like that's probably like middle school. I'm looking at this, you know what I'm saying? So I always been like a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, I was always ahead of my time. So I really was, you know what I'm saying, fascinated with like a lot of your work.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
We definitely appreciate you coming on the pod. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's run it up.
What you mean? Oh,
How did it reach you, bro?
man, you know, the people know me, man. Y'all know me, man. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you broke. It's your boy Mason kicking it with the Crew 804.
Hey,
From the crib.
from the crib.
Straight from the crib.
Yeah. All right. So this is the time where I give you the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Give the people. You know what I'm saying? Just some words of advice and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Lead us out with something.
Hey, man, listen. Stick to your guns. It may not seem like it's working now, but if you keep your head down and you keep working, you will get to where you want to be. What I realize is, if you stay on that path, you will get to where you want to be. But when you get there, just don't forget how bad you wanted to be there.
Damn.
That's a goddamn box. From the crib.
From the crib.
From the crib. Okay, man. It's your boy A-Rock, man. This the Crew 804. And well, shoot. We out of here, man. Let's get it.
I got a bad feeling about this.